Hello, Tom. How are you?
Hello, David. I'm good, thank you.
Great. So, here we are for an interview for LisbonStartups.com. And you are live from Wagon, right, at Beta I.
At Beta, yeah.
Yeah, so tell me, what do you guys do there at Wagon? Tell me more about it.
So Le Wagon is a boot camp. It's a French company, French startup, but they have a business model, so not really a startup anymore. And they have boot camps all around Europe and the world. And I'm doing the Le Wagon Lisbon. So it's 2 months to learn how to code, to be a full stack developer. So it's pretty intense, really interesting, really useful, really good bootcamp. And yeah, that's
So
all.
that's 9 weeks, I heard. I'm not sure if that's
Yeah,
right. Okay,
9 weeks. Yeah.
You think that's enough? Are you where like on your which week are you on?
We
At the
are
moment?
starting week 6, I think, already. And yeah, it's really intense. So I don't know if it's enough to be. I think like to call myself a real full stack developer, I will have to still work a bit on my skills after the bootcamp.
I see.
But everything depends on your expectations. For example, to find a job, like that's my plan. I want to find a job as a junior developer. After that, I feel I will have to make sure that I have good skills or whatever. The thing with Le Wagon is we learn a lot of things and a lot of technologies, a lot of languages, framework, but really quickly. So we never have really, we don't really have time uh, to learn more or to feel really comfortable with the tools we are using.
I see. Can you see my desktop right now? I just shared it with you.
Yep, yep.
Okay. So, okay, tell me more about yourself. Now, why Lisbon? That's the question. Why Lisbon?
Yeah, so I can see your desktop right now, but like
Yeah.
your desktop is my face, so it's kind
Yeah,
of weird.
it will be your website in a moment, which we
Okay,
will
yeah,
talk about.
this project, yeah, this is
Yeah.
okay. Why Lisbon? I've been living in different countries for the last years. I'm French, but
Mm-hmm.
I lived 6 months in Russia, 1 year in Germany, 1 year in Hungary, 3 months in Turkey. So for me, like abroad is home. So I didn't see any reasons to attend Le Wagon in France. Most schools are in France.
So
Um,
you are a real digital nomad, right?
yeah,
The connection is breaking here, I think.
and
Yeah.
I've heard about Lisbon
Mm-hmm.
before. It's actually I heard really good things about Lisbon from Digital Nomads. They say like the quality of life is great. You don't spend a lot of money on rent or food. And there's a developing startup ecosystem that is really attractive. So
Yeah.
so I thought it would be a good idea to go to Lisbon for that and maybe stay longer.
That's fantastic. You also have a few great ideas, right? You like
I
Wi-Fi cat,
always
for
have,
example.
yeah, I always have a lot of ideas.
Let's take a look
Yes,
at this. So this is Wi-Fi cat, right?
yeah. Okay, so okay, so I don't know which angle to. Okay, I will pitch it. Okay,
Okay,
so
you
it's
can
like
pitch this. Okay, so Wi-Fi cat, the first breed of cat that generates Wi-Fi. Okay, tell me more about this.
okay, so everybody loves cats on the internet, but like, what if we did the opposite? What if we put Wi-Fi? What if we put internet on cats? So with Wi-Fi cats, you're solving two problems. The first one is like your cat stays at home the whole day doing nothing, and so they are kind of useless. And the second problem is like internet boxes, routers are totally ugly, and it's something that doesn't really match your furniture or whatever. With a Wi-Fi cat, you have a cat that is actually useful, and you have actually a good design for your Wi-Fi inside your house. So, so It's a landing page I created 1 year ago, just to try strikingly this website to create landing page. Really great website. I recommend to test your ideas and to create quickly landing pages. And yeah, and actually nobody really reacted to this idea 1 year ago, but now in the bootcamp, people really like it, and a lot of people really like it
Yeah, I
because it's
noticed that.
just
So
funny.
it's
And
so it's like
yeah,
your inside joke there with your colleagues and even the tutors. They love this idea,
yeah,
right?
yeah, 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 and it's easy to pitch. It's like you everybody wish the technology would be available.
No,
Everybody
you're
will
you're
pay
a
for
great
this.
pitcher. That's the difference. I mean, come on. That was a great pitch you delivered right there. Uh,
Yeah.
so let me see this. So high tech, natural. Yeah, I can see you solving a lot of problems here, and I can see this is a do you have funding for this already?
Oh yeah, millions of euros, but like,
Millions, I
yeah,
see. This is very interesting, actually. You should now, with your knowledge of web development, create your own page for this, or maybe something else, of course.
yeah, sure. I mean, actually, I think like actually this is giving me ideas. Like this Wi-Fi cat thing is it's funny, and it's like when you're trying to experiment like with, for example, this is an experiment on marketing in a way, like creating a good professional looking landing page,
Mm-hmm.
like having something that is not real, that is just a joke or not a real startup. It makes everything easier because you can be a little bit more, making caricature, because this is just a joke, like about like kind of the startup scene and how things are, like making the world a better place, or this kind of design or stuff like that. It's easier
Mm-hmm.
when it's not really your idea, but it's something easier, like something like a joke, or you. Does it make sense?
Yeah, makes sense because how I feel is that it allows you the freedom to express yourself, make something, even if you don't have an idea. You're not anchored to a specific idea, and you can be free to do whatever you want and
Yeah,
practice
exactly.
creating a landing page. Right? Is that what you mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And after that, when I will code more complex project, I think I will keep the angle of Wi-Fi cat, because as a joke, but like even for an employer or anyone wanting to work with me, they check out previous projects, and if they see that everything is Wi-Fi cat, that's kind of like a personal brand. Even like, it's like when you work on project, you don't really do it for the idea or is it a good business or whatever. You do it like just to try new things. For example, I don't know, I want to experiment with JavaScript, and I will try to create animations for Wi-Fi cat or things like that.
That's fantastic. I think you should create like a CV, like a resume for Business Cat as a
Yeah,
developer. As a
yeah.
developer and
Oh,
apply
but
for jobs with this.
unfortunately, Business Cat got hit by a car
Oh,
6 months ago, so
really?
that's
He
why
died?
I'm here. Yeah, Business Cat. Yeah, he was old already. He was 6 years old, but he got hit by a car, and so like that's why I'm learning how to code, so I can keep the business growing
Oh
alone.
my.
It's a terrible loss. Yeah.
Oh my god. Why am I laughing? The cat died. I should be crying. I don't know.
That's not actually even a real cat for the idea.
Oh, it's
Like,
not a real cat? Come on.
actually,
You got me
yeah,
fooled right here.
yeah. I'm the business cat behind this.
It's a very nice picture though. You should try to use him
Yeah,
on your
it's a meme.
resume.
It's actually a meme. Like business cat is a real meme.
Oh,
You
it's a
can
real
check it.
meme. I
Yeah, it's
actually
a real
didn't know. Oh,
meme.
yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
the cat with a tie. Yeah, I've seen that. Fantastic. Okay, tell me more about Lisbon. How's life in Lisbon? How are you enjoying it? How are you not enjoying it as well? That's also important, I think. Let's be full disclaimer here.
Okay. Yeah, it's interesting because my plan was like I go to Lisbon to do Le Wagon. If I like it, I stay in Lisbon, and I like it, but I won't stay in Lisbon for just one simple reason. So like I will just say all the things I love about the city. Um, it's like the architecture is nice. Things like, in my opinion, for example, like it's in the Schengen area. Just Schengen space makes
Hmm.
things easier when you're like European citizen to stay in a country. Um, The food is great. Really good food, good wine.
Fantastic.
The
What
the
do you like about
weather.
the food? Tell me more about the food.
Uh,
What do you like?
Canned fish.
Canned fish? You mean tuna?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
These
tuna?
kind of things. Yeah, that's my.
Don't you have that in France?
No, we have that in France, of course, but most of the time not in France. No. Like in general, the food, like restaurants, Portuguese food, like bitok, all
Which
the
like
things that I
steak with
forgot.
fries, right?
Yeah. Really, it's really nice.
It's simple, right? Is it the simplicity that attracts you? Because the
Not really,
bitok, which is like a steak with fries and
yeah,
fries, rice, and a fried hag on top, is something very simple.
yeah. I mentioned the bitok because that's the only one that I can remember the name.
Oh, I can see. See, that's yeah.
Yeah. But no, the food is great. I don't really know about the weather, but for a month of January, February, it's okay compared to most of Europe. What else? I don't have a lot of time to go out, but it seems that the nightlife in Lisbon is nice as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you have time to go out? What do you do at night? Like you have to wake up early, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, during the week, I try to learning how to code takes a lot of brain energy, so I'm
Yeah.
trying to stay fresh and to have my brain ready every day.
Makes sense.
And during the weekend, usually we go out with people from Le Wagon, but Lisbon is really a nice city. I would be freelancing. I would totally move to Lisbon, but my plan now is to work as a junior developer. So I checked the salaries in Lisbon, and compared to other cities, I'm looking at Berlin. You get paid twice, like 2 times more in Berlin. So I was like, oh no, I would move to Berlin.
So you actually think the job market here is kind of tough?
I don't know. I don't know if it's hard to find a job.
But a well-paid one is, right?
Yeah, well paid. Yeah, it's like comparing. Yeah, prices are lower, but even okay. Let's clearly how I run the numbers to decide to go to Berlin and not to stay in Lisbon. In Lisbon, you can let's say you can live with. Okay, that's the numbers I found on Numbeo website. You will get pay 15K per year as a junior developer, and you can live with 500 a month. That's not actually how I would spend more, but 500 a month, you can survive. In Berlin, you start at 30K, and the cost of living is just 700 euros.
So just a bit more, but you get much more in terms of salary expectancy. Okay, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
So that's the only thing. But otherwise, if there is a startup in Lisbon that is really exactly what I want to do or learn, I would stay in Lisbon. But salaries are not that high for this kind of jobs here. So
that's a major consideration, even if we want to ignore that in a way, right? I'm sure. But Berlin is cold.
Yeah, it's cold.
So there's that. I mean, I'm sure you're gonna spend the rest of your money on vacations elsewhere.
Yeah, I would go back to Lisbon. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, which is good in a way, as long as you have the opportunity to come here, because this is a truly fantastic place. I think, at least in my opinion.
Yeah. It's really great. Yeah. A lot of the young people look. I mean, I'm totally how do you say, spending time with people in the startup scene, but it seems that it's really even if I we met at a meetup, and I saw a lot of interesting meetups in Lisbon. So it seems that it's a really active city compared to the size.
I see.
Because it's not that big compared to some European cities.
By the way, are those your colleagues on the background right there?
A few of them are people from Le Wagon behind this table. People from Le Wagon. Yeah.
Interesting. Are they coding, or what are they doing? Doing homework?
I don't know, probably coding. Yeah,
I
probably
see.
coding.
It's getting tough, I guess, right now by you're almost on your last week, so doing a final project or something.
No, no, not yet. The last 2 weeks will be final project. Before that, we will create in a week a clone of Airbnb. So like the same website, same features, maybe same design, maybe for another purpose, like the Airbnb of I don't know, like
Of oranges, I don't know.
Skype
For fun.
areas, renting, I don't know.
I see.
And yeah, but it's intense. Le Wagon is really intense, but that's a good thing. It's
And
like
it's
I think
working.
it,
Is it working? Is it? Are you learning well? How do you feel about it? Does it fit
yeah,
your learning style?
um, yeah, kind of. I think it's really flexible on the learning style because you have a lecture in the morning, a lecture in the evening, and during the day you do exercises. So if you prefer kind of like having someone explaining to you in a lecture style, you have it. If you have question, like there's a lot the teachers and teachers assistants are really available, so it's easy to get some help. Yeah, I think it fits a lot of all whatever your learning style is. I think you can find a way in Le Wagon. That was kind of my concern because I'm really someone who learns alone most of the time, and I was afraid to have to follow the curriculum and exactly do what we're asked to do. But
Hmm.
it's not that it's not really a big constraint because anyway code is a lot about doing exactly what you have to do.
I see. Tom, tell us one thing. Do you have any other projects that you would like to share? Like, I don't know, a startup idea or something like that?
uh, um, yeah, not really. Yeah, I'm working here at Le Wagon with two other people on a project which is called I mean maybe the name will change, but now it's called Routine, and it's not ready for the pitch.
Okay,
Uh,
it makes yeah. You don't have to if you don't
it's
want.
it's a it's a form where you can create your own routine for the day, and it's kind of like a personal journal where you can log text, numbers, dates, time. So, for example, you want to have good habits to learn how to code. So you want every day to code 1 hour, and you want, for example, to evaluate yourself during the day if your code was clean or not. And you
I
will
see.
create a new question to ask yourself, like, how long did I code today? And you will enter a number. And then you will say, like, how clean, how beautiful is my code? And you have a scale from 0 to 10. And every day you log in, you enter your data. And at some point, you will have nice graphs saying, like,
I
you're
see.
coding more and more.
Is this
Or
something you already do and that you have already done for your personal life, right? You told me
yeah.
about this in a previous conversation when we first met about your how you log your happiness, your
Oh
daily
yeah, exactly.
happiness.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, because you know the idea. We talk about it. Yeah, I use Google Forms. I use like just Google Form like as a form, but I send it to myself every day with some custom questions. And in the beginning, I was just tracking a few things about my work. Most of the time, how long did I work today? These kind of things. How much money did I make this week or whatever? And at some point, I was starting to track more and more things, and now I'm tracking, for example, how long I sleep, my happiness level, anxiety, the quality of my food, the quality of my relationships, and I track it every day because it's really fast actually. And now I have like more than 2 years of data, and it's incredible because I like that's really a good way to know yourself.
I think you should publish that as well as your methodology. That sounds definitely interesting.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of articles out there about like what habits makes you successful or happy. But my way is more like systematic, like I want a system to implement these good habits and make sure I follow them. Yeah.
I see. So where can people find you online if you're interested in that, of course?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm I don't
People
use
will be able
Twitter.
to find a link for Wi-Fi Cat on the accompanying show notes for this video. But where else can people find you? If they want to invest, of course, in your amazing
I
Wi-Fi cat
I
idea.
yeah, I think okay, I don't know my Facebook. Oh yeah, like just uh, this is really a weird question I didn't expect. I will just give my
It's a
email
normal
address.
question. Come on.
Yes, I don't even because I don't use Twitter. Like I mean,
I
people
know, yeah,
reach
people
me
might be
through.
interested in you for some reason, or one of the things you
Okay,
do, or on your projects, and they might want to reach you somehow, or some of the
okay,
things you're doing. But they have Wi-Fi Cat. They can find you through Wi-Fi Cat.
yeah. I will give you my email, and you can put it in the under the interview or whatever.
Better
Yeah.
just say your email. If people are really interested, they will. They will. I don't know
Yeah,
if
but
it's one of the.
yeah, French spelling and stuff like that won't like. But my
Yeah,
name
it's
is
not important
Tom
then. You can give
Gauthier.
it. You can give it
Yeah,
to me later. People can
yeah, yeah,
always find you through Wi-Fi Cat anyway.
yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
let me see your website again. You have a contact
yeah.
form there. Does it work? Is it
There's
fully functional?
actually yeah. You can even like the e-commerce plugin works, and you can
Mm-hmm.
actually buy a Wi-Fi cat,
You can
which
actually
is
buy, but I know actually I
but
was
don't buy it because I will have to refund
yeah,
you.
I was actually playing with this and I noticed you only have one of each. If I want to buy two, I cannot.
Oh
It
yeah,
says only one in stock. Can you see?
yeah. I will
Only one
have
in
to.
stock.
Yeah, it's a really short production, like like.
Yeah, of course. It's rare. It's a rarity. Siamese, very interesting.
Yeah,
Whoa, that was really creative of you.
yeah.
100 feet range. I'd prefer a 100 feet cat. That will be more interesting. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, that's big.
No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, of course. Nice. 7 lives guarantee. Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Okay, well, I guess that's it. Thank you very much, Tom, for your time.
Thank you.
That was definitely very interesting.
Hmm.
A perspective from a digital nomad here in Lisbon, learning how to
Yeah.
code at a co-working space called Beta I, doing a development course called, how do you pronounce it
Good.
in French?
Le Wagon.
Le Wagon. And how do the
Yeah.
Americans pronounce it, or international pronunciation, whatever?
They try hard, but it's
They try
pretty.
hard,
They
right?
say yeah, you can say Le Wagon,
Le
but it's like
Wagon.
the article
Le
Le
Wagon.
is kind of explicitly it's in the name. So like
Okay, yeah.
wagon, Le Wagon. I don't
Le
know.
Wagon. Whatever. It
Anything
doesn't
fits.
matter. It's Le Wagon. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Tom. See ya. And maybe see you next time.
Yeah. See you next time.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone. Thank you very much.